so bright. Good morning. I don't know if anybody's on yet, but I am setting this privacy to public so you guys can like, share, comment, subscribe. And then I'm going to share this to a bunch of groups because I didn't get put in Facebook jail yet again. Good morning, Susanna Montoya. So I really cannot figure out the algorithms and I stop trying, I give up. Please like and share the video. Any sharing helps. Share it on your own personal page. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Lanika. Anywhere you guys share it helps me out. It's a great way to give back to me as I give to you this morning while doing the forecast. I hope you guys had a good night and slept well. I did. It was again another good morning, Belen. Good morning, Rosette. Good morning, Jessica Farley. Good morning, Ducky. Happy Saturday to you too. What was I going to say? Again, it was a very dark morning this morning. I thought it was going to rain, but it seems to be clearing up. So it was very dark in the bedroom. So it was hard. It was hard to get up. Like, it's a bit of a cave back there, which, is neither here nor there. But when you're trying to get up and start your day, it can be a bit of a challenge. Let's just say that. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, this cord's kind of hanging in the way. Let me fix that. Ding dong cord. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know why the last 2 days, this is maybe the third day, I've gotten away with sharing to all my groups. So somebody over at Facebook is sleeping. I don't know, they're not paying attention. So I'm going with it. Maybe they've heard my prayers. But I want to be able to get my forecast out to help people. All right, so I'm all shared out. How are you guys? Good morning, Kelly Kemp. Good morning, Marita. How are you? All the way in Marin County, California. Kelly Kemp's out in California too. Nancy is on the East Coast. Good morning. Thank you for posting the official link. Can somebody check that official link and make sure it's working? Somebody that I read last night, I did a private for somebody and they told me that the link wasn't working. The link tree didn't seem to work and it might have just been a Mercury retrograde thing. Big storms here last night in Wisconsin with tornado sirens gonna storm again today. Yeah, it's crazy weather. Good morning, Ramona. Did you see my message? I sent you a message, Ramona Grimes, about your private reading. Oh, reminder about private readings, guys. My prices are about to go up at the end of the week by $10. I'm raising my price to $50 a reading. So if you guys are interested in booking a reading, please do so now. You'll get it at the $40 price that I normally charge for the hour. It's done over Facebook video or over just a phone. I can call America or Canada. But just so you guys know that that's going on and available to you. But I am raising my prices. I am letting go of undervaluing myself. So I'm going to $50 an hour for a reading. And I've seen people out there doing a lot less for a lot more. And I know that I deserve it. So I'm letting you guys know. It's been posted in the Engelgeist group for a week. Today and tomorrow will be kind of like the last time to get it. And then I'm going to be charging that price. Have to. Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. See, Ducky's following me with the book now to say. Ducky is so funny. You guys, it's okay. The dogs are barking because the housekeeper's here and she's cleaning in the bedroom and she's spraying Pledge and the dogs hate the sound of the Pledge spraying. This is my life, guys. Like, my dogs hate, broom sweeping sounds. One of them can't stand empty boxes. Like, if you put an empty box in the center of the room, he absolutely loses his shit. Like, he cannot deal with it. Thank you, Nancy, for saying I deserve it. I feel like I do deserve it, too. You all deserve your own higher price, too. You all deserve to believe in yourself just as much as I do. And so that's what we're here for. That's why we gather every morning, is to remember why we're here and how to value ourselves. So hopefully my expression will help you guys to value yourself more too. So let's look at the energy today. My name is Dan Geist. This is Engelgeist. Thank you for tuning in. This is my little hope and dream, and my little purpose in life is to help people help themselves by finding their own answers through working with tarot and spirit and intuition, helping them find their own intuition and helping to facilitate them finding their own answers. I'm just sort of the conduit, So thank you for the follow, Laura Slater. Please follow the business page too, you guys. And any of you who have YouTube accounts, please follow me on YouTube. I would love it if you followed me on YouTube. So for today, July 20th, which is a Saturday, we're going to pull one card. This is the end of the week. We've gone through the whole week. On Sundays, I pull 3 cards. I also do pop-ups, which I might do one tonight. I do have a couple of privates I need to arrange that I'm going to try and arrange today. If I do those 2 privates and I'm a little wiped out, I may not do the pop-up tonight, but we'll see. There might be a pop-up tonight in the Engelgeist group, so please join the group. That's when I pull free cards for people, or I pull cards for like a discounted price. I'll pull like 3 cards for $12 or something like that on a specific subject that you want, or we pick a subject. They're fun nights to hang out. So that might happen tonight. I'm gonna have to see. I will be Ducky-less tonight, which makes me a little bit nervous because Ducky has a party to go to tonight, unless it gets like some major storm comes in, which, I could manifest if I wanted to, just so I could keep Ducky by my side. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. All right, so let's all take a deep breath through our nose and out our mouth. Kennedy Morgan, a medium that works here in Vallarta, he taught me about this. You do plus signs. You imagine plus signs going in through your nose and filling up your body, positive energy filling up your body. And as you exhale, visualize minus signs coming out of your mouth, like you're releasing the negativity, you're releasing the lower vibrations. So let's just do that 3 times, okay? Like shut our eyes and take a deep breath in and breathe all the way down into your belly if you can. And just see those plus signs going in. You can even hold that breath for a second or 2 if you'd like, and then release. And just set your intention of bringing yourself to right now, Saturday morning. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but Saturday morning, whatever time zone you're in, July 20th, 2019. Let's take another deep breath in. Hold it and release. And one more. And release. Really let go of all of that air. Isn't that nice? I love that feeling. So that just brings us into present time, where we set the intention to be in present time. Now I'm going to shuffle the cards, looking for the Ducky staying out of jail. That's highly unlikely. Between her and I swear to God, we go to Facebook jail. She'll probably go to real jail tonight at this party. I'm going to look for the energy and shuffle the cards for the energy for today, July 20th, 2019, Saturday morning. All right, ready, guys? Give me a card representing the energy. Saturday morning, July 20th, 2019. For the collective, what will we be experiencing, spirit? Energetically, what will we be facing? For Saturday, July 20th, 2019. These cards feel good, guys. It'll be interesting to see what comes up. These cards feel nice and crisp, and they feel like they're coming together quite easily, quite quickly. I don't feel a lot of resistance. So I feel like we might actually watch. We get like, oh no, I froze. Did I freeze? Ah, shit. Well, can you guys hear me? Can somebody type in whether you can hear me? Mercury retrograde. My screen has frozen, so I don't know what you guys can see or hear, if at all. You can hear me? Oh, silly video. It's probably my internet. Okay, so you can hear me. So then I'm going to keep going with this. So the card that we have today, and let me see if I can even get Buddha to come up, because Buddha looked like he was working this morning. Buddha is working, but can't. All right, the card that we have today, maybe you guys can see Buddha, is time space. This card is wide open for creation. All right, guys? What I want to say about this card is it's a major arcana card. It's one of the more vague, more spiritual cards in the deck. I'm going to pull it a little bit closer. There's room for pondering. There's room for meditation. If you look at this man down here in the bottom, he's meditating. We have all of these Buddha heads here. There's also like sort of spiritual center rocks and that sort of thing going on, and these sort of swirls of color, and this guy looking out into space, pondering. What is it that we want? This makes me feel like, what is it that we want to create? What is it that's working for us? What is it that we really want to bring into our lives? This feels like a card where we get to commune with ourselves, to sort of get in touch with that. Like yesterday's card was that Seven of Crystals, which was dullness. It was about like moving away from negative, like the more deeper set negative patterns that we might have, or the things that hold us back. Hopefully some of us did that work. I know I certainly did. I went to get a massage and I was crying during the beginning of it, and I couldn't even understand why I was crying, but I was just sort of releasing sadness, and that's okay. You know, we need to feel it and let it go and accept it, and now I'm like, you know what, I'm okay with that. It doesn't have to rule me, it doesn't have to ruin me, it doesn't have to totally overwhelm me. I can just be in it and be okay, right? This card here today says we get to ponder our magic. We get to ponder time, space. We get to ponder where we are in our world and where we want to go. And there's this lightning, there's this funny little light thing happening here that looks like wings to me. It feels like where we put our thoughts, where we put our attention is what we're going to create. It's where we're going to go. And if we're not aware of that, we need to get aware of that, okay? Because right now is a very potent time for us to start to begin to create where we are. If some of you guys have read, I've suggested The Hair of the Moon Astrologer. She talked about yesterday how she describes, I'll go look for the post, she describes how the energy's feeling for us right now. And she was so very, very accurate in how it feels like so much is happening yet nothing is moving at all. That's what this time and space card feels like to me. Is it's almost like we're not stuck per se, but we're given a moment to breathe and really ponder, what is it that we want? Where is it that we want to go? We want to sort of contemplate right now very seriously in a spiritual manner, what is it, what's next for us? Because I feel like, and I hate to go back to these eclipses, but I feel like these eclipses have shut the door and have opened up the new sort of like the new age, right? We're going into 2020, guys. There's this opportunity now to sort of, from this point over the next 6 months, really start to watch the changes take place, watch things fall away that no longer serve us, and focus on the things that do and bring them forth. So I would say today, this card to me says relax, enjoy the day, ponder, dream, fantasize, meditate, find your bliss in your mind, and explore that. How does that feel? How can that be? Don't even worry about how that can be created, because to me, this stuff all here, this here, it's feeling like it's going to be created if we allow it to. These birds, these white birds here definitely represent sort of like spirit. This tree represents growth. This sun over here is like there's light. There's actually more than one sun like glowing. There's spirit all over this card, like kind of wanting to bring us out of this desert that was maybe our mind previously and into a more present space, what this statue represents, right? And where these dreams and these possibilities, we release them, these thoughts, these feelings of joy, or wow, that would be amazing if, you know, when we release them or if we entertain them enough, the universe might magically sort of put things together so that we find ourselves there, or just in some equivalent that feels as good, if not better, than what it is we've imagined. Does that make sense? I know that's a little far-fetched and a little bit hippie, or I don't know what the right word is, but I want you guys to understand this card. I feel this very strongly this morning. This card is, today is an opportunity. So like, I'm gonna use Karen as an example. Karen, you've got storms in Wisconsin. Stay in your home and enjoy the sound of the storm. Enjoy the energy of the storm. Honor the storm and say, thank you, storm, for coming and giving me a day off and a reason to stay in my home, to ponder, to like dwell, to meditate, to focus my energy or focus my thoughts, focus my emotions, focus my heart on what it is I want. And then just live in that moment of how that might feel if you had that, okay? I feel like there's some potent magic with this card today. And if we go about using it correctly, we can actually create some stuff in time and space that we will experience later that is going to blow us away. So I'm going to go that far and say it's going to blow us away. I'm going to take this down. I'm bummed that we have this frozen screen because I feel like I can't really talk to you guys. I'm glad that you love storms. I love storms too because they allow me to sort of stay in and go inward. And you got to remember, these things are our friends. They're happening for a reason. Everything serves a purpose. And like I say at the end of all of my broadcasts, is energy is just that. It's only energy. It's constantly changing. So those of you that are suffering or feeling stuck, this card, let me put it back up, time, space, since you guys have nothing to really look at. This card says to me that if you use the time and get centered on your space where you're at, and then start to think about sort of, don't go, like, yes, you can play in the future and the ideas of the future, but try and do it from a place of being centered in the now. And this awareness of, okay, I'm rooted here in the now. I'm in the middle of my house, in the middle of this storm, but I'm going to take this time to like relish the idea of where do I want to be in 6 months? Where do I want to be? What do I deserve? How do I want to get there? Don't think about how you want to get there. Just put out the joy, the enthusiasm, the excitement of what it will feel like to achieve and reach a higher plateau. And let that go out into the universe and let that energy build. And you can add to that energy every day, a little by little. But today, this card says to me, it is a potent day to do that. Relax, enjoy your Saturday, enjoy the work that we've done thus far this month, enjoy the fact that we've made it through these eclipses, that we're at the sort of end of a lot of crazy planetary stuff. Now we just get, now we just get to watch. I'm talking so fast, I'm choking myself. Now we just get to watch the changes happen and adapt to them and lean into them, both positive and negative, because there really is, yes, there's polarities, right, guys? But I believe that there's nothing that's really ever negative. If you go back and you look at negative situations, generally we've learned something or it's brought us to a place that we needed to get to in the end. And it's that phrase, hindsight is 2020, like looking back, we understand, oh, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't have this awareness. So think about those things today. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Feel free to, subscribe. Use the link tree. Use the, you got lightning? Awesome. We might storm here too. And then that's just a great excuse to crawl right back into my bed with my dogs and listen to keep them safe and watch a good movie, or like in my massage and Reiki work that I've been doing all through the eclipse tunnel, I have been trying to manifest certain things, and I've been using this energy a lot while I'm in that state of sort of calm, centered, present moment, physical body awareness, focus, right? And so I've been doing this work leading up to this. Hold on one second, sorry. Un momento, por favor, okay? Sorry, guys, somebody's here. So what I want to say really quick before we go, I'm sorry about the freeze up on the camera, but it is all just energy. It is constantly changing. You will, if you're suffering right now, find the blessing, find the gratitude, lean into it as best you can. Oh, and my light just went out. It's time to finish up. Lean into it as best you can, even if it sort of feels uncomfortable. Your guides, your spirit, your God, your higher power, whatever, the universe, however you choose to view it, is there to support you through this time. Allow yourself to fall back into that. Allow yourself to be cared for by that. Allow yourself to be carried by your own spirit, by your own guides, by your own guardian angels. They are there for you, and they will bring you to where you need to be, I promise. They're doing the same thing for me. So I love you guys. It's okay, Tibet. You can always go back and rewatch. I am gonna go. I may go live tonight, Jen Nicole. We'll see. But I am going to go. I'm sorry that the video... The dogs start barking the minute she sprays the pledge. It's bonkers here today. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. If you have a YouTube account, please subscribe to the YouTube. And comment on some ideas of what you would like to see as far as future reads, like special pick a cards or anything like that. All right, I will talk to you guys soon. Sorry for the frozen video, but it is Mercury retrograde. You gotta just love it because Mercury retrograde is doing a great job this morning. Have a great day, you guys. Love you all. Bye.